Today we're going to make ice castles. First thing you'll need to do is pick a piece of construction paper to paint your castle on. We're going to draw your castle first using the handout. Use a pencil to draw your castle. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't even want a lot of detail because we're going to be painting these and it's going to be hard to make those details show up again. You want to just draw a general shape and structure for your castle. Pick windows, doors, different towers, flags, and things to decorate your castle with. Once you're done drawing your castle, use the colors provided to you by your teacher to make it look like an ice castle. So the colors we'll be using are light in color, and they'll be mostly cool colors like blue, green, and purple. The great thing about this project is you can use the same brush. You can see I got extra brushes, but I figured out that if I use the same brush for all the colors, it kind of made all the colors mix and match together, and it made a more interesting, valuable ice castle. So even switching from blue to purple, I didn't wash my brush, I didn't change my brush, I just dipped it right into the purple and kept going. If you want to switch brushes, you're more than welcome to, but I thought it made it look more interesting this way. Once you're done filling in all the different windows, doors, towers to your castle, we're going to paint a white outline around it. Next, use a smaller, pointier brush and dip it directly in white paint and paint over top of all the lines that you drew in pencil. So the outline of objects or the design on the objects, like in the windows. I even added some bricks just by making little rectangles with my paintbrush on top of the castle to give it a brick-like texture. Next is the background. You'll need a small paintbrush, not a large one, and you can pick whatever colors you want. You can also pick wherever spot you want to start. We're going to start in the center and make some dots radiating from the center of your paper. So pick whatever color you want to start with. Make a dot for the center, and then make little dashes coming out around that center dot. You can do a couple of rows or you could switch your color right away. It's totally up to you. I wanted to try and use this color for a while, so I did 3 or 4 rows of the same color. Then I switched to a different color. Again, I didn't wash my brush. I just kept on going. You want to try to be consistent in size and shape and distance away when you're creating these little dashes. The farther you get away, the worse it appears and it doesn't look like it's put together correctly. You want to make sure you keep all the dashes even distance away from each other. Continue to fill the entire paper with these dashes, changing colors whenever you want to. I tried to change colors every 2 or 3 rows depending on how much I like the color. And you can use as many colors as you want as well. I did kind of stick with a pattern of blue, light purple, dark purple, kind of a pinkish color than white. Then I'd start the same pattern over again, waiting until I filled the whole entire paper with these dash type dots until I was done. Let that dry and then cut out your castle right on the line. No bubble cutting here. Cut right on top of the line. If you accidentally cut off part of the white paint, it's not a big deal. It's not going to show up that well. And if you accidentally cut off something, like I'm about to cut off my flag, then you can just glue it back on once you glue the castle down to your dotted paper. Use a glue bottle when you're gluing your castle on because the paper is kind of thick, because it's construction paper and we painted on it. We want to use something that's a little sturdier than a glue stick. So use a bottle of glue. Make sure you put glue behind everything on your castle, including the towers and your flag. No puddles. Make sure that you put enough on, but not too much. So I just follow an outline and put an X through it, and then I line it up at the bottom of my paper and glue it down.